So what is going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to a brand new Offsiders video. I am finally back with a video, and today we are going to be doing Would I Lie to You? Alex Griffin, tell us the rules, mate. Go on.
So how this is going to work, we are in two teams. The teams are me, George and Bhavs, the dream team. And then we've got Sam, Ellis and Josh.
The winning team, the winning team, the winning team.
Sam, you're not ready for this, General.
How this is going to work, boys. One member from each team at a time will tell a story about themselves, and it can either be a truth or a lie, okay? The other team will then ask questions, and they will try and work out whether they are bluffing by lying or telling the truth. It's very simple. You'll understand the rules as we go on. But before we get into it, Bhavs, what's the like target?
Right, the like target is 350 likes. Smash the like.
Jeez, come on.
Okay.
Come on.
350 likes.
Myself, George and Bhavs being team 1, Sam, Ellis and Josh team 2. I'm going to give my story first, boys. About 2 years ago, yeah, it was 2 years ago, it was Ipswich versus Norwich, and I took my good old friend Rory, a Norwich fan, nicked the teddy out of my hands, and I had to pay him £5 to get him back.
Right, first of all, why have you got a teddy at 18 years old?
What's wrong with that?
18, mate, he's 20.
Why are you bringing?
He's 20. That's even
He was
worse.
18 at the time.
2 years ago, he was 18.
You do.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. That's me being fake.
Why do I have a teddy, okay? This is a cute teddy, look. I got dared to take him to an Ipswich versus Norwich game, and when I got outside the ground after the game, got him snatched out of my hands.
Well, if you think about it, it's classic
Nah,
Norwich-Ipswich rivalry, just bullying each other like a high school. So
For me, team two, my team, I think by the way he said this, I genuinely do think that this is the truth. The way he said it is the truth, in my personal opinion.
But
So,
I think it's waffling.
yeah, the
I think it's
£5
absolute
bit
bollocks.
slightly got me to confirm my decision, I'd say.
Oh, is it? What's the worth to this teddy to you? Why did you bring it?
Mate, I've had this for my whole life.
I know.
wait, Alex, is that the one that you
Whole
sleep
life.
with every night?
Was it? Wait, was this guy who stole this teddy off you with a group of mates, or was he by himself?
He was with a group of mates.
Why does he want a fiver? A fiver?
I have no idea.
No,
Hey, that-
I'm sorry. I think I know my answer.
That's the East Anglia for you.
Yeah.
Oh, George.
I think I know my answer.
Should we just reveal it, boys? As in the answers?
Yeah.
That's
3,
the point.
2.
Bloody hell, I'm
1.
frozen! Right.
So we think it's a lie. 2 to 1.
Two people in the lie, yeah.
It's a lie.
Alex, it was down.
Yes!
We got what story is that?
Alex!
Who would believe that?
Ellis,
Teddy
do you
bear
believe
again.
everything you're told?
Imagine you're about getting searched and they go, oh, look, it's a teddy bear. They wouldn't let you in the stadium. Get out of here, mate.
Granted, it is a Norwich-Ipswich rivalry, so these sort of things could happen, but the £5 note, I think you shot yourself in the foot
Oh,
there.
shut up, Sam. That was awful.
That's a point.
Boys, Josh, I'm gonna let you take off now with your story.
Happily, right then. So I'm going to keep this short and simple. When I went for my BBC interview and I met Glenn Murray, I was that nervous meeting him that I farted when I said hello.
What? What? Josh, repeat that for us. Repeat that for us, please.
What I want to know is, was it silent but violent, or was it?
Silent
Did,
but
did,
violent.
did he know it
It's like a-
happened? Was it a loud trumpet? What happened? What was it? Give us a bit.
I don't know what the afters was in my pants, but I mean, I think it was a little pop. Little pop.
Did he clock? Did he clock?
I hope not, but I went so red.
Oh my god.
Why are you laughing? I'm telling you my issue. It was a little pop.
can't.
I don't know.
Do you know what,
I
yeah?
hope he didn't.
You know what?
But I think my dad did.
What was his reaction like?
I think I was more worried about my reaction because I went that red.
No, but what was his reaction like? Did he smell it? Did he react to it?
He may have smelt it, but I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I farted.
So when this fart was happening, was this in a room full of people?
No, it was actually outside, just by the pier. No, it was like just before I went on the pier. Exactly.
Right.
Right.
I think it's
Right.
time to
Team.
vote,
I think
boys.
I've made up
Okay,
my mind.
boys.
I think
You
it's
got
time to
answers.
vote. I think it's time to vote,
Team
boys.
Bhavs.
What was
I think
team?
I made
What
up
we
my
saying?
mind.
What we saying, team? What we saying?
I think
I
this
think
is
it's
pretty
a lie.
Really?
It's a basic thing to go for a fart, because I was thinking of something like that earlier when I was trying to think of my own
Some things
thing
don't
to do.
add up
So
there,
I
Josh.
think it's just
No, I think that's
Something
quite
easy.
I think that's quite believable.
No. I think that's a lie. I'm calling
Well,
it.
boys,
Joshua.
write your answers down on your boards and we'll do a vote. I think it's the truth, personally.
Whoa.
It
What's
is
going
a
on there,
lie.
George?
Oh,
yeah, let's
I can tell
go.
what
I
Right,
didn't
listen,
fart. I
you know
didn't
what I knew,
fart. There's no pops.
Do you know
There's
why I
nothing.
knew that, right?
I'm
How
so bad at
how
this
could
game.
you fart and no one react to it?
But
No
what?
one reacted.
No, but I don't, because I was that, well, actually it didn't happen, so I can't really lie anymore.
Yeah,
There's no point in me lying anymore. I just didn't fart, Babs.
Kind of like back up a story that isn't real. Like.
Yeah, never mind. My lying days are over. I think it's George's time.
Me?
George.
Yeah.
George, don't let us
So-
down like Alex did. No teddy bears,
Don't
please.
worry, don't worry. I feel like mine's a little bit more of a story,
Have a
but
day off.
it's not too much longer. So, back in 2018, this is the build-up to the World Cup. I was doing the behind-the-scenes. I was invited to do the behind-the-scenes of a beat shoot, which had Evra, Ozil, and Kane on that day. Yeah, so it was like, I don't know if you remember the advert. It was like they were doing the kind of like profile on each people. It was like Ozil, Kane, Mendy, Neymar. It was very much like a Football Factory style video, like kind of like grainy 90s thing. I don't know if any of you remember it. I was doing the behind the scenes for it and whatnot, and like the players were just calm. Like Ozil, Kane, there was nothing to do with like rivalries or anything like that. Everyone was like playing cards, and luckily at the end of it, I managed to get the Nike top that Kane was wearing, and it's in my wardrobe.
Where do we begin?
Can we see the top in your wardrobe?
No,
You
no,
can.
no, come on.
Go get it.
Wait,
Want to go get it? I can get it.
Yeah, no. We want to see the shirt. We want to see the
Well,
shirt.
no, we'll give it.
If he brings the shirt,
If he bring, yeah, but he could be bringing any shirt. You know, I could get the
That's
shirt
true.
that Mahrez wore here right now.
This is the top. It's just a Nike top. They weren't wearing team colours or anything, and it's a. I don't know if they're gonna see that. The size large. Where's the thing? I don't wear large. I wear medium or small. And
I also don't think. I also don't think.
I
Harry
don't think
Kane's
he's a large.
Nah, Harry Kane's not large.
He wears really skinny clothes. Really skinny.
He's a
Yeah,
skinny
but do you know
guy.
how big he actually is?
Nah, but the top looks tight on him.
The
though.
guy's
I'd
like
say-
the guy's like
I'd say he's a large
6'2"
guy
and
wearing
hench,
a
bro.
medium top.
Like large shirts are big. Like a medium buries me for football shirts. Nah, false.
Yeah, but hold on, I wear medium.
All right,
Do you
just,
think I'm the
just,
same
just one
size as
other
Harry
question
Kane?
as well.
Go on.
It might not be relevant, but Kane is sponsored by Nike, right?
Yeah.
But Ozil is sponsored by Adidas.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Nike. It wasn't a Nike shoe. It was a beat shoe.
So why?
It was a beat.
Yeah, no, it's a
then why were you given a Nike shirt then?
No, because he was wearing Nike. The athletes were wearing their their sponsors and stuff. That's why it's just a plain top. I can link you the video as well. I can link you the advert so you can see that.
Do you know what? Actually,
Well, I mean,
I
if you
don't.
want
Think
to give us the
George is
answer,
a
I mean, yeah,
guy.
go ahead, send us the
George is a
link.
guy that doesn't lie. I'm not gonna lie. George doesn't usually lie. So I'm gonna go for.
This
for
is
the
why
truth.
you
I think
put
it's
true for the teddy bear with Alex.
Boys,
this
we
is
need to,
tricky though. I'll give you that. It's a lot trickier than
Get it.
Alex's.
Yeah.
This is a great story. This is a great story. Okay, are we ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
True. Is it true, George?
So I'm filming this bit after because my whole face cam corrupted, it didn't work, whatever. So what I said to the guys was, it was Kane's top, it was at the beat shoot, but it wasn't me. A very good friend of mine that was on the shoot managed to get me the top, so the story was a lie.
Oi, George.
We got you.
Honestly.
George, my guy, man. George,
Oi, that's
You lot are
That's what you
done.
lot
Get me
to
out of
see,
this team now.
Samuel.
Put
Oi,
me in
Sam.
a team of
Hey,
kidding.
General.
Right, so we're 2-1 up with that. We're 2-1 up, and I'm gonna say, Ellis, you're up next. Go on.
Wow. This one, right. So obviously you guys know. So it was Southampton away, and before that game actually, I was approached by Sky Sports. And they wanted to get me on Sky Sports live on air, you know, whatever. I got to Southampton, I was there, you know, Gary Neville was there interviewing me before the game, and there was this other presenter, a blonde woman, I forgot her name, but yeah, she was there as well. So there's two people there interviewing me, and I'm doing the interview, it's happening, and a Leicester fan walks across, he comes onto the camera and he says, "The TrueFox is a wanker," and he walks off. And then this then meant that this Sky Sports interview could not be aired on TV.
I think he's told me something about this before, a long time ago.
Alex, don't let us down. Make sure you got that confirmed before you actually say something like that. Truth.
Ellis, what was your reaction?
What was my reaction? My reaction was obviously shocked, you know, like, what is the need to do that? You know, I'm doing what I'm doing, and you've just come over here, you've interrupted
All
me.
right, what I'm gonna say is, right. So this is before or after the Leicester City Southampton game.
After.
What time did you
Really?
get home after the game?
What time? It was pretty late from Southampton. We obviously delayed in coaches as well because of the final whistle. We stayed after. So I'd say around 3-4 maybe we got home back from Southampton. I was actually supposed to do the interview beforehand, before the game, but we agreed to do it afterwards. And luckily we had beat them 9-0, and I can get text up to prove that if you want me to.
It's very possible. That's the problem. It's a good life. It is.
Yeah, he has. He's definitely spoke to me about this before, but I don't know whether it's. He might have like tweaked the story a little bit to make it a lie, and that's what I think he's done.
I gotta say lie.
No, so it's all down to me.
Proof, yeah, all down to you. If you get this wrong, you're banished from the team.
Yes,
With
you
the
let us
finish.
down twice.
What's
that
up,
means.
boys?
Hang on, why are you putting the pressure on me?
I'll let us down
Alex,
again, Alex.
Alex, just
We've done it once.
think carefully and think to our chats.
Why are
that
you
we've
trying
had.
to
That's what I'm
assist
going to
him?
say.
I'm changing my answer. I'm gonna say true.
Cheers, lads!
Way! Come on!
But you really think that I would, you know, I would share this sort of story if someone came onto a live stream and said, you know, I was away? No, I wouldn't do that, boys. I wouldn't do
I
that.
think it's right. I was on you from minute 1, and then it was just that last thing you just got.
Oh,
There we go, 2-2, boys.
Bhavs, I need you to bring this home for us.
The story goes back in 2014. Arsenal had a bit of a weird season. We were top of the league for quite a bit, and then we started to get battered. After one of those games, in particular the Liverpool game, I went into school the next day, and yeah, people were onto me, laughing. I wasn't in the best of moods, so I might have punched one of them. And after punching one of them, I was sent to the head teacher's office. When I got into the office, I was absolutely, you know, scared that I'm gonna get in trouble here, get sent home, get, you know, excluded. The head teacher said, "Why are you here?" I said, "Sir, I punched someone because of Arsenal." He let me off.
Do you know what? I can see Daphne Kapoor, you know, levering one, writing
Running down the wing,
right
running
in the
down the
face.
wing, right hook, and then running down to the...
It wasn't like, but by the way, it wasn't like a big punch fight. It was like and you just, at the wrong moment, just go like that, on the arm, right?
Yeah, but that's not violent conduct though. Violent conduct is when it's in the face. You clearly were punching your mate in the arm.
I was sent to the office, head teacher's office, 4 times during school. All 4 because of fights, all 4 because of Arsenal.
You don't really look like the fighter type, no offense.
That's
No,
why.
he does.
That's why I don't fight a lot, but when I fight, it's because of Arsenal.
Oh, 13, you punched a bloke in the arm over Arsenal. What team did he support?
Liverpool.
Just show your board.
Right, yeah,
Come
just
on,
show your
3, 2,
boards.
1,
I'm going
just show your
truth.
boards.
I'm going truth. Truth.
I haven't written mine.
Josh, think very carefully.
Oh, it's down to Josh.
Josh, go for a truth. Please go for a
Josh,
truth.
it's all down to you,
Josh,
mate.
Josh, it's true. It's true.
Oh, but
So
No
all
pressure,
I'm saying is,
no
I've got
pressure.
everyone right so far.
I've written this before and I said a word, but I have agreed with him.
2 truths.
So, lads, the question really is, you know, first thing first, I did punch a kid, and I did get sent to the head teacher's office.
Fucked us over, mate.
However, I wasn't let off because of an Arsenal fan, because the head teacher support top. So I got sent home. You lot.
Come on.
You lot.
let's go. Chippeck.
Why did you go for my approach?
Chippeck, keep those chins up, mate.
Oh, shut up.
Once
I'll give you
again.
2 of them already.
Once again.
Chins up, chins
Once
up,
again.
chins up.
3-2, team 1.
No, let me talk to my team first. Let me
3-2.
talk to my team. Guys, seriously, do you not maybe do a sheep approach and follow my ideas? Because I got everyone right so far because I know
Do you
bullshit.
guys really
I
think
can
It's all about
smell
me,
bullshit.
Sam. It's all
I
about
can
me.
taste
I got it right, so
bullshit
it's all
in
about
the
me. Samuel, Chippy, it's all me.
The team's crumbling, boys. We got them.
Listen to me, because I'm the best and I know
We got
everything.
him.
I'd rather it was all about me than be some gullible little boy.
Right, we're 3-2
so
up.
that way I got-
It's down to this last one. We need to get this right, guys, to,
Here we
to
go.
secure the win. Otherwise, it's a
Chippeck.
draw. It goes to overtime.
Chippeck, it's all down to you.
Sam,
Sam,
it's
it's
all
all
down
on
to you,
you.
mate.
Okay, so me, my dad, my family friend, and his son were basically no, his son didn't go. Basically, we went to Wales for like a weekend sort of thing. And now the thing with my family friend is, just like with Ellis and Fusion, he's pretty gullible and will do anything that's told. Now, when we got to a motorway service just before the bridge that takes you over to Wales, we all said, right, have you all got your passports? Because this was a prank on him. And we said, yeah, we've all got our passports. He didn't. He started freaking out. We basically said to him, right, you're going to have to go in the boot before we go through the motorway service and cross over the bridge. And that's exactly what he did. And then we did the exact same thing to him on the way back because we decided to let the joke carry on for a bit. And there he was thinking he basically got smuggled to Wales and back, when really it's part of the UK. And we've never stopped talking about that prank since.
Would he really do it both ways, though? That's the thing. I get it if you pranked him going in with the whole passport thing, but would he still believe it for the whole time they're in Wales and then for them to have to do it on the way back again as well? When did he go in the boot?
When did he go in the boot? So we stopped off at the motorway service and we were buying snacks, and then my dad pulled the right moment when he said, right, passports everyone, and then he said, wait, why do we need passports? So then that was when we took him to the boot, basically.
Look, what year was this in, Sam?
I'd say it was 2009 or 10.
How old was the person that went in the boot?
Oh, he was like in his early 30s at the time.
So you've got a mid-30s man who's gullible enough to think that he, well, one, needs a passport to get into Wales, and 2, would willingly get in the boot for that.
Yeah, I think Sam's a bit of a bluffer, isn't he?
Bit of a
He's
hustler. He's got his
waffler.
hat on. He's looking a bit of like a wheeler dealer. I think
He's trying to make it look like it's a true thing, you know. Yeah. But really and truly, I can see through that. You know?
But then is it a double bluff? And he's doing that. Oh,
Is it
I
a
don't
double
know.
bluff?
I don't know.
Right, boys, I'm kicking off. All right. It's the truth.
It's the truth.
We haven't had a truth yet, but then I feel that's just us. I think we're all trying to just do each other over. I'm going for a lie.
I think, personally speaking, it is.
Alex got it right.
Oh,
Yes! Oh, drawn!
Right.
draw.
You
Celebrate a
joking?
draw. Celebrate a draw, yeah?
It's true.
Celebrate
It's
a draw.
true.
It's sudden death.
My dad is still
We've
very
gone into
proud of that.
overtime.
So, boys, what is going to happen now is one person from each team is going to have to come up with another story. We've got to figure if it's true or false. Let's take it away.
Lads, back to me. You know, it's time to pull it back again. Today, right, we're going to talk about the Sidemen charity match back in 2018. I was luckily invited as a VIP on the guest list. And then, yeah, after the thing ended, we got to all walk on the pitch. It's on my vlog, so it's still on my channel. And we walked over to the buses. There's a YouTube coach. There was a normal families coach, families and friend coach. We, as in me, Frank and Loomis, the two people with me on the day, gone to the YouTubers coach. On that coach, as I was walking past, Hugh Wizzy, who obviously invited me, he was sitting next to Toby. And Toby, he pointed out to Loomis and to me, "Oh, I've seen you guys before. Don't you do Arsenal Fan TV?" So the story is, Toby just knew who I was, or knew of me. Truth or lie?
False. False. I've heard that story many times before. That is false, 110%. He's never mentioned that before to me. The only thing he mentioned to me was about Calluck. And if he says truth, it's a lie to get points. That is false. He's never said that before. And he goes on about that event every single day almost. False. Never once did he mention that. At all.
I'm going to go for lie.
I'm going for a lie. False.
My board's on my bed, but I'm going to say now it's a lie too.
Alright, so lads, TrueFox, you got your story wrong there. I never said I sat next to Calix. I was sat next to Frank, my friend. It's on the vlog. Now, when I said noticed me, I mean noticed not me as a person, but me as Arsenal Fan TV.
He's lying. He's lying. He's
In
saying it's true, but he's
2018,
lying. He's lying.
Wait, hang on. Are you telling me my answers?
Is it true or a lie?
It's true.
Get in.
Okay, fine, move on.
Oh, no, it's not.
Go on, Bhavs.
All right, we'll let him have it.
Lads.
Well, let's get on to our story now. Come on. So, obviously, back in 2015-16, Leicester City won the Premier League against all odds, by the way. Now, the last game of the season, when we obviously, we lifted the trophy against Everton at home, which obviously was the last, and we beat them. And before that, actually, I got told by my cousins that I would be going on the pitch as a, do you know, like the little kids that go on the pitch and like wave flags in before the game, like come out with footballers and stuff like that. So I got told I was doing that. I've gone to the stadium ready to, you know, come out with all of the players, and I did. I came out with all of the players on the day we lifted the trophy, and yeah, it was just a sick day in general. I walked out with Riyad Mahrez, number 26.
What date? What was the date of this?
2015-16.
What was the game?
What was the game? We beat Everton 3-1.
I can't think that's true. You can't. They don't have people walk out that are young, that are older than 30.
Yeah, this is a
How long are you
lie.
at time of this?
I don't even need to ask
If
questions.
he was coming out, he would be coming out as like a special guest, like one of the celebs and stuff. They do at half.
It was the 7th of May. Sorry, so it wasn't the 3rd. It was the 7th of May, and I came out with Riyad Mahrez, and then after I kept, so first of all I was on the side of the pitch, and obviously my football team that was there were obviously in our full football kit. Obviously, I don't know if you guys have been to the King Power before.
Yeah.
You'll know that there are people on the side of the pitch, and I came out with Mahrez, and then after that, obviously the players are obviously shaking hands, etc.
I know for a fact this is a lie. I know for a fact this is a lie now, because I just remembered something, Ellis. I went to you. No. I went with this guy to Leicester, the charity match last year, and that was the first time he got on the pitch. So how could you be on the pitch twice if that was the first time? So Ellis,
Okay,
I am
Bhavs, how do
on
you...
your phone just now, Bhavs?
lie.
But Bhavs, mate, you can put lie all you want. How do you think I managed to get this a couple of seasons afterwards off Riyad Mahrez? That's match 1 from the Leicester game he played for Leicester, by the way, just thought I'd let you know that.
I know that because you were friends with Diabate. I know, but I know for a fact.
Okay.
This is on vlog, because I remember for a fact. We vlogged it because me, Matt, and Ellis were at that Leicester charity match, right? And he was begging to go on that pitch because he's never been on that pitch before. So you wouldn't be so desperate if you'd been on it before, right?
I also think it would be a massive thing, and I think we would all know about it if you managed to get on the pitch.
Where's the memorabilia?
I think it's.
This is 100% a waffle lie, bro. I agree with you think. It's a
I'm
lie.
going for the waffle.
It's 110% a lie.
Cheers, boys.
You are joking.
No, it's a lie. For fuck's
I knew it, and there's no way.
Get in there, winners.
Team 1 wins, baby.
All I'm going to say is I carried this bloody team to the start
Sam.
to the finish.
Oh, sorry, it's all about
Sam,
it's a Sam
it's
show,
alright,
boys.
it's
It's a
alright.
Sam show.
Shots fired.
Team 1W. Team 1W.
Right, boys, that's gonna wrap up the video. If you guys enjoyed, see you in a bit. We're going. Yeah, peace.
Oh wow, they're outroing, lads. You know the winner team's still here.
The winners,
me,
the
Alex,
winners
and
stick around,
George.
you know.
Yeah.
We
The
only
the
take
losers
W's.
can go.
Sam.
Only the
losers-
winners.
losers
Only the
are
winners
gone.
allowed.
Yeah. Winners FC. We'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, and comment, and peace.